Hold on. Dete. Make sure we are on. Let's make sure I'm live.
How's the family? CC good?
Yeah, she's good. They're all good. Nice knowing you.
Yeah, I have to edit this player.
For sure. Got to keep that support system in place. Make a big difference over a long season. Good luck tonight, man.
Thanks, man. Hey, you know we're taking this one, right?
Not a chance, freak.
Who said you? Okay.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston. Last season, they won all 4 games, showing complete dominance.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Trevor Ariza. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And for Golden State,
Alright, so this is
Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Freak is out there with Steph Curry. And it's Barnes in the 3 spot.
This is his,
Harden against Gonzalez.
you know, his,
Not enough on that one as it misses.
What do you call it?
Rockets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
I'm not completely finished with this player.
Really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And the Warriors making a change here. Zeller's checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well.
He's like a
Daniels is checked in for James Harden.
60-something.
Warriors trail by
I haven't,
3.
you know, haven't
Left
done
side,
anything to
Gonzalez.
this player yet because I have, because he, you know, the money. That's why I have
And
to
the Warriors miss again.
see what I'm talking about. He misses.
For Houston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter.
You know,
so
we're gonna
far.
try to improve this player.
There's the dish to McDaniels.
No.
Out of bounds, Golden
Come
State
on.
takes possession.
Still our ball.
And the Warriors with some changes. Azili's checked in for Bogut. McLemore has come in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. The Rockets
Yeah,
also
he's got
changing
a
it up.
point.
Tim Hardaway
Get away
Jr.
from
checked in for Brewer.
Right.
And it's Larkin in
Let's go
for
in the
Patrick
post.
Beverly.
Again.
Left side, Gonzalez. It's
Yes.
good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go
And
to the
one,
line.
bruh.
A 3-point play chance here. Well, a bit of a tragic note for Freak. He'll be playing this season after the loss of a longtime friend
Perfect
over the
release.
summer break.
Yeah, that's hard.
You're welcome.
To hear, and certainly going to be difficult for him to work through that. Going to be on his mind all year.
Yeah,
Never
let's go.
easy to
Oh, no,
go
we're
on
Howard.
about business as usual when you have that kind of heartache and loss.
It's all
Howard's shot is good.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've
Oh,
gotten
he
in the
did it.
first half here.
That kind
And
of
I
forward.
think they should
I thought
continue
that.
to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going
Bruh.
to free up their outside shooting.
Pick by Zeller. Livingston passes to Gonzalez. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. The Rockets 4th.
I don't think you can ever underestimate the effect that a few block shots can have on your opponent.
Let me just. Yeah.
I mean, it can get into your head as an offensive player. You're going in there thinking you've got a clear path, and then you see the ball going behind you in reverse.
I
mean, that
see
could
it.
be major intimidation
It's
and affect your game.
And the Warriors making a change here.
Yeah.
Iguodala's checked in. A minute 50 left in the second quarter.
Come on, we can do this.
Here's Larkin. To the middle.
Come on.
Deflects the pass. And here we go. Fast break, and Gonzalez has got it. And
It's all right.
called as he misses. He'll
Go to the line
and shoot
again.
two.
Looking now at some numbers for Dwight Howard. Good season for him last year. 5th in field goal percentage, 9th in blocks, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league. Moves without the ball
Yes.
and avoids taking
Ready
bad
to go.
shots.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Larkin kicks to Capella. Now the pass to Larkin.
Come on, let's go 20 on
Three-pointer.
this team. How does he get rebounded?
And it's Howard finishing it off.
And that's an example
Well,
of
give me this.
willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
Sorry,
And
guys.
GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that can prove to be a very big
yes.
one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I
8
mean, he
points.
salvaged 2
Let me
big
go.
points for them off that miss.
Yeah. You know something? That there was a school dance today. I didn't go because I wanted to play video games. And tomorrow,
Johnson's checked in for the Warriors.
we're not going to be able to do
Pretty tightly
anything
contested game here
because
as we end the first
it's
half.
going to rain.
Rockets ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll be back for
That's
the
going to
second
suck.
half.
We had 47 viewers in our last
Okay, guys,
live
let's
stream.
focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away
I'm
from the
proud
first
of that.
half. Such a big part of the first half was the scoring punch we got off the bench. That gave us a whole other element that they just didn't have the ability to deal with. Now I'll give credit where credit is due. We've taken very good care of the basketball. Turnovers were scarce, and we need to keep it that way. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull. So it's a
Damn.
narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out.
They
to
sat
the
me down
W.
for the whole entire
A
game. Are you
truly
kidding me?
gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just
Dang,
what a
Daniel.
tough-minded group.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Dwight Howard. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My
Freak
word,
this
that
game,
was
bruh.
just huge, and the impact carried them through the
They
entire
sat
game.
me down for the whole entire
Just
game.
an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight, but we're just getting...
You definitely came to play tonight, but your teammates did not. How disappointed are you in them?
It's frustrating to play the way I did and feel like the rest of the team ain't there to back you up. Whatever, though. I keep doing my thing, and sooner or later, the rest of them will figure it out, right?
It had to be tough losing a game like tonight's. How did it feel to not pull this one out?
It hurts. You never want to lose any game, but one like that when you feel like you could have had it, that's even worse, man. Please, next question.
You went through a lot last year as you got acclimated to being in the NBA. And then you went through a tough time in the offseason with the death of your childhood friend, Victor. Can you explain your mindset to us as you try to move forward this season?
You're right. It's definitely been a challenging year. My rookie season, it all seems like a blur now. And losing Vic, that was one of the hardest things I've ever dealt with in my life. But I'm here now, in a great situation for me to grow my game. And my focus on the game of basketball. 100%, 10 times 10. And I'm gonna do whatever I can to bring this team a championship. No, but that's all I got, thank you.
I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. First L of the season already. You shot me down for the whole entire game. At least we got on the stats. Let's see the record now. Okay, Sacramento. At least Sacramento lost one. Lakers won. Lost 2. Atlanta Hawks won 2. Cleveland 2. Miami 1. Let's try to do this attributes. We have Memphis.
It's the 2K Sports pregame
Twice.
show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
Memphis,
Hello,
right?
Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. Tonight, we'll be watching the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the Golden State Warriors at Oracle Arena. And for Golden State, coming off a loss in the first game of the season, they'll no doubt be anxious to put tonight's contest in the win column and avoid an 0-2 start. And with a little bit of time here before tip-off, I'll kick off a topic. Defense, as we know, a key to winning basketball. Kenny, talk about the hallmarks of a great defensive team.
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the completely new 5 on the floor. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. Zhang comes in for Chris Humphries. Mohamed, he's checked in for Kirk Heinrich. And Levine subbed in for Ricky Rubio. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Nikola Pekovic.
Oh my God.
Ahmed is out there with Levine. Then it's Gorgie Dan. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. Gonzalez passes to Azili. Can't make good off the pick.
Wait, who's here? Oh no, Aniba's here. Ma, vino Aníbal. Che, míralo ahí. Che.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Ahmed with it. He's against Azili. Clock at 6.
Bro, hurry up.
Here's Mohamed. And the rejection by Azili. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Come on.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. In third, the Warriors.
Boy, it was a long year, and you were reminded of it every time you played this team. I mean, they never gave up a lot of points. They made you work for everything. And the points you did get against them were really hard-earned.
Here's Gonzalez in a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Last year's Warriors and where they ranked in the NBA. A chance to check that out now, Kevin. First in three-point shooting. First in opponent field goal percentage. And they scored more points off turnovers than any other team. That was a big part of what made them successful. Excellent defense turning into points.
And boy, can this team light it up from the perimeter. That off-the-charts three-point percentage translates into a lot of blowout losses for their opponents.
Rudez checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Timberwolves leading by 4. They double him with Freak. Rudez kicks to Zhang. Another miss by Minnesota.
First rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And a wide open look for Freak.
That jump shot, ew.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Move the ball. 27 seconds left here in the first quarter. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Levine. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Left side,
well, maybe we'll be lucky and catch a 3.
Takes a 3. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
I don't like that jump shot.
And Steph Curry, a player with in the gym range. He told us about his...
And we're 5-6 feet out.
I was going to say, Greg, how big... He's making a switch here. Freaks checked in. Zhang, he's checked in for Minnesota. Wiggins comes in for Damian Rudez. So on the floor for Minnesota, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Gorgie Dang. Then there's Heinrich. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. Here's Gonzalez. Stolen by Rubio.
Bruh.
Lets it go. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Warriors have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Gonzalez against Rubio. Gonzalez, that's good.
They're extremely lucky to have the lead here. They were bothered by the defense in the first quarter. It was harassing them a bit and threw them off rhythm. Shooting only around 25% from the field right now.
Zhang, a screen. Heinrich dishes to Rubio. Back to Heinrich. From deep. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
And a moment now to see the numbers for Bogut. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 9 points per, 9 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And his defensive presence inside, not to be overlooked. He builds a wall around the basket.
You know, over this last whole stretch of games, I mean, he's been shutting down the lane with absolute authority.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Yeah,
well,
missed
in the
that.
first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Free kicks to Thompson. That's good.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Rockets.
That final score really caught a lot of people people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
Yeah, I thought they really tightened up at the end, guys. I mean, I think they were playing not to lose instead of playing to win. You got to go after wins. You can't try to hold on to them. You got to go get them.
The Warriors have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. He's off on the first. And the Warriors with some changes. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. And then for Minnesota, Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. Muhammad comes in for Kirk Heinrich. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Wiggins inside the line. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Well, I tell you what, even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Outside, Green. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. And he's automatic from that distance.
Muhammad, the pass to Levine. A three-pointer off the mark. Warriors leading by 4. Iguodala dishes to Livingston. Iguodala with it. Now guarded by Pekovic. Shoots from 8. Levine with the rebound.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Lucky I need these points.
It's stolen by Green. Here's Gonzalez. Connects from three-point range. Gonzalez has got 9.
That's how you extend the lead. I mean, they have tremendous confidence going for them right now. And that confidence is leading to some excellent shooting.
Here's Levine. Rejected by Gonzalez.
Very slow.
1:09 left to play here in the half.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident.
And that does it for the first half of play. Warriors lead by 8. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. He had just an outstanding fourth-quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
I will say this about Steph
that's
Curry.
me.
There is no player in the league more capable of single-handedly taking over a ball.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin
Total baskets. Career total baskets made off post play. I'm reading it from my computer. Now do we have enough? Bruh. Alright, jump shot. I have to find something. Actually, no, I'm only right there because I really have to do lots of stuff this player, and I have to upload that video. And when I'm like done, when I get better at this, I'll come back and live stream. I can at least make 1 3. Ooh. Bruh. I've only made 1 3. Two threes. Bruh. Alright, so, yeah, guys. I'll actually do it here. Edit this player. Oh. Never mind, that's copyrighted, and I can't, you know, when you're doing, things like that, you can't put like, songs, you know? So yeah, guys, like, subscribe, favorite, and that's it. I'll come back when I make this player more, even better. Peace! Also, subscribe to loverpancake, also known as Juan. Really great friend, you know, a really great YouTuber who's gonna get greater, and soon he'll make a video with me playing basketball or something. So yeah, guys, I love you guys to death, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Haha. No.